Uh, what's up, y'all? It's me, ES the Hermit Star, back again with another video, and I'm here to do the general read for the sign of Leo. So if you have Leo in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. What's happening, Leo? What's happening, cousins? Hopefully y'all doing well today. General read, take it as it resonates, of course. Monday, Memorial Day, or at least Memorial Day here in the United States. I did an all signs reading, all signs live stream. So obviously you got a reading as well. If you haven't checked it out, I would love if you went to go check that out. Either, pause this video or after this video. Whatever, if you decide to watch both, that's great. Timestamps are updated, and they are the pinned comment of that live stream. So you'll be able to see where Leo starts. You can also check for your moon and rising sign, or just other signs within your planet. Or if you want to watch the entire stream, that will greatly be appreciated as well, whatever you decide to do. And of course, the same ordeal. Leave a like, comment, share that as well. And yeah, if you like that personal read, shoot me an email. You can find that in the description box below. So we have your cards here. So let's get started with the tarot oracle at the end, per usual. We start with the Seven of Wands in reverse, excuse me. This is someone who is overwhelmed, and they feel like defenseless, essentially. From what I'm seeing with your cards here, I really think that you just honestly need to, you definitely should have an energy, or at least what's going to best serve you, right, is to, definitely stick to what you know when it comes to this situation here, because I feel as though this has to do with work, from what I'm seeing here. Creating things, creating just a new way for yourself, or creating some type of opportunity for you. But I feel as though it has a lot to do with work. You have another Wands card here, but I get like the Ten of Wands energy showing up. It doesn't show up here. I'll pick up that card, the other Wands card, when it shows, of course. But yeah, I'm just getting real like Ten of Wands energy as well, where it's like you need, like, this is relative to work, and how what's best going to serve you is you not necessarily doubting yourself, like being open to doing things new, and being open to probably having new perspective and everything of that nature, but also sticking to what you know. Not doing everything totally outside of your well, I won't say comfort zone, but probably that too, comfort zone, but not out of your knowledge or your way of doing. The reason why I say all of that is because you have the Hierophant in reverse. Now, I love this card, reverse and in upright. Favorite card in the tarot deck. Every time I pull it up, I gotta remind whoever I'm doing the reading for, hey, this is my favorite card, by the way. So it is what it is. But when it's in this position, as I was stating, this is you being more open-minded. Again, being probably more open to receiving feedback, probably even criticism. People take criticism as a bad thing, and I know criticism isn't easy. It's not an easy pill to swallow, but it's needed at times. But whether it's positive feedback, whether it's feedback in a less intense sense, or it could be criticism. Being in this energy is someone who is open to hearing all of what the viewpoints are saying, and being open to applying that to themselves. Again, it's not at least if you're tapping into this energy correctly, it's not being swayed by everything someone says. It's not you simply just okay, this person said I gotta do this, so now I'm gonna do that. This person said I gotta do this, so now I'm gonna go in this direction. You know, it's not that, again, if you want to truly tap into the Hierophant energy, it's more so the Hierophant reverse energy. It's more so being open to receiving, again, that feedback, that criticism. Do not thumbs down the video like this. Man, fuck you, Apple. How about that? Thumbs that down. But no, thumbs up the video. Don't listen to Apple. Anyways, your last card is the Eight of Wands. It's the other Wands card I was talking about. In reverse, okay? This is pretty much a mess. Mayhem, essentially. And this is the energy I want you to avoid. Like, all this mess, all this defenselessness, all this overwhelming chaos that seems to be here, I want you to avoid that, Leo. And I think that, you know, although I do love the Hierophant, don't get me wrong, but I think the Hierophant in reverse, yeah, be open to, again, receiving feedback, but don't be too much to the point where you're now not trusting your own inner voice. The Hierophant trusts their own inner voice, their own inner judgment. It doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. They know what they want. They know how they want to do things. They know how they move. They have their own set standard, and they follow that. And that is what's going to serve you best, being in this type of Hierophant energy, okay? Again, nothing wrong with being this. Nothing wrong with it. But I think that, you know, in a toxic sense, you're too much into trying to, again, you can fall into the trap of listening to everybody else, listening to what everybody has to say about whatever. It could be your work ethic. It could be, you know, just how to do your job in general. Maybe something you want to create. The Wands are very much creative energy, you know. And maybe it's a situation where you're trying to cultivate some type of self-protection. You know, you're trying to cultivate some type of self-esteem, maybe, you know, for yourself. As, again, these the Five of Wands upright would be someone who can protect themselves, someone who you know, defends themselves, essentially. So I think you're trying to cultivate that. My voice cracking and everything. Cultivate. But no, you're trying to cultivate all of that. And you're like, I feel it. I get the vibe that you're listening to, like you're watching YouTube videos and this person said do this and this person said do that and all this other stuff. It's good to get the education from TikTok, YouTube, wherever you get your education. But again, it can be overwhelming. As, again, the Five of Wands in reverse, it can cause a mess, as well as the Eight of Wands in reverse, when you're simply just trying to apply everybody's advice to you. Because it, you know, like people are going to say things that contradict one another, even if they're both talking about the same subject, like, I don't know, standing up for yourself. You know, there are going to be people with, you're going to watch five different videos from five different creators on this very one topic, and you might get five different answers. That can be overwhelming. If you're in a Hierophant in reverse state where it's like, I'm trying to apply, you know, all the knowledge, but I'm getting five different answers here. What do I do? Well, what you do is what feels right to you. You open yourself up to receiving a knowledge, and whatever you feel is applicable to you, and you would know it. It's a feeling. You would know it, right? I can't tell you what that is. No one else can tell you what that is. Andrew Tate, whoever else you watching videos from, or whatever. But no, for real, no one can tell you what that is. You would know. So once you feel it and you know it, you apply that knowledge, and you honestly just leave the rest. So that's what I have for you today as far as the tarot goes. we're going to get into the oracle now, but before I choose a card, I would like to remind you to please hit the like button, not the dislike. Hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe as well. Again, if you would like a personal read, you're able to book that by sending me an email. You can find that in the description box below. All right. I will not reach out to you. You reach out to me. And again, watch that All Signs live stream, that the recent one I just did. If you want to, get your new moon in Gemini reading, and also check for your other signs as well. All right. So the card that we got today, and I got this recently as well, was Steady Progress, right? Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. So yeah, pretty much just focus on your path, focus on what you want to do regarding this situation here, regarding every situation really. And again, that Hierophant in reverse is someone who is open to hearing other perspectives, but the Hierophant in general, in its true strongest essence, is able to apply their own way of doing, thinking, everything, right? So it's okay to get input. You can apply it to yourself, but don't allow someone to pretty much draw or map out how you should be, how you should react in whatever situation this may be, or any situation, and then tell you if you do the complete opposite, you're doing the wrong thing, right? Meanwhile, someone else has a different method, and they also tell you, you got to do it this way because this is the only way. All right. But that's what I have for you today, Leo. Hopefully you got anything of value from this reading here. If you did, please hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe once again. I want to thank you for trusting me, for being your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want a personal read, shoot me an email. Description box below. Okay? Peace out.